Hey team, in this session we're going to go over a triangle from mount position. So sit over triangle. So we're going to start in mount again. We've been doing a few different lessons on attacks from mount position. If you want to go back and have a look at some of the other ones, including proper posture and everything, check out the link in the corner that comes up. Or I'll also have the links down below. So what we do is we're in mount position. I'm going to put my hands on my partner's head and I'm going to start to climb up a little bit. Okay, I want to have one hand underneath my partner's neck and I want to control my partner's bottom arm. So you can see one arm is always going to be on the top, one arm is going to be on the bottom. This is generally so that my partner protects their neck. So the reason I want to have this leg up a little bit as well is to isolate the arm, because if my partner managed to get both arms under, then she can pop out the back and I won't be able to get anything. So I need to isolate one arm. I need to get one arm in and one arm out. That's the basis for any triangle finish, is one arm in, one arm out. So I climb up a little bit, I put my hand underneath and I control the bottom arm. So I want to control the bottom arm so she can't recover her arm as I swing my leg round. So I use the hand that's on the bottom to lift the head. I unlock this leg and I swing and I end up going on the ground here. So in this position there's a couple of different options. For me, I like to grab the shin to make sure that when I go to roll I control my partner's posture. The other option is to try to lock the position off from the top, and you can also try to secure a finish from here as well. However, for this one we're going to keep it unlocked, but I still keep my foot connected to my knee. I don't want to have any gaps here that my partner could disappear her arm out of when I do the roll. So I grab hold of my shin and I'm going to roll over the knee that's pointing on a 45-degree angle, right? So I start rolling. So I use this back foot to push a little bit. Roll, 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 roll. And I come round to this triangle position. Okay, so from here, I've got my foot on the hip and I can use this to start making my angle. Remember in some of our other videos that we did the triangle on from inside guard, if my leg is facing down my partner's back, I'm going to find it very hard to close off my triangle. So you need to make your leg run parallel with your partner's shoulders. So for doing this, you put your foot on the hip and you create your angle. Now your leg runs parallel with your partner's shoulder. Now it's easier for you to lock off the triangle and finish the triangle. From here, I want to try to make sure that this arm is across my partner's neck. So it's all the way across my body. Now I pull down and I pull my partner's head. So the fundamentals for this position, and the reason why it's called a triangle, is because when you do the position properly, then there's a triangle made with your legs. If your leg is up, if your foot is up here on your calf, then this shape is pretty much a diamond. So I put my foot on my partner's hip, make my angle, lock it off, and you can see as my leg comes down, the triangle gets smaller. As my knees come in, the triangle gets smaller, and then as I put pressure by pulling my partner's head down, that creates enough pressure on the sides of your partner's neck to be able to put them to sleep. So I climb up a little bit, have my hand under the head, one hand on the bottom hand, squishing it to my partner's sternum so they can't move their arm. As I unlock this, do a loop and connect my hand to my shin. And I want to sit nice and high on my partner's chest. Once again, this stops my partner from bridging. If I'm sitting too far down, then when she bridges, I'll go for a ride. So there's a couple of options. If my partner ends up getting their hand on this side, I can start looking for the Kimura again. I might also be able to look for a straight arm lock, or push this arm across, grab my shin, and start to look to roll. Now this way again, to this way. So you have your foot on your partner's hip, Create the angle so your shin runs parallel to your partner's shoulders. Swing your leg, bring your leg down, squeeze your knees together, and pull both hands on the back of the head in order to get the tap.